Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. Today is the 28th of October, 2022. It's 6:30 in the evening, and we are getting set to watch the Nemaha Central Lady Thunder. They now have a 43-1 record, the best record in school history. Getting set to play their second pool play match of the day. They're taking on the Beloit Trojans with a 34-6 record. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Got Caleb Ridenour with the production work. Camera is stationary, as you can see on the screen, looking straight down to the court. You can get a good view of the court. Nemaha Central will be on the far side in their purple jerseys, while the Beloit Trojans will be here on the near side in white. Lady Thunder won their first match of the day. It was a close one between with Smoky Valley, the Vikings. The Thunder won their first set 26-24, and they won their second set 25-22. So Thunder had a tough match there and got the win. And now we'll see how they do against the Beloit Trojans, the number 5 seed team in this tournament. And the Trojans started off with the first point of the day. Blocked at the net. Serve right up into the arms of Ella Larkin. Unable to pop it up in the air and play it. 2-0 lead for Beloit. Holthouse. Joliant sets for Honeyman. Dug up. Back row hit coming from number 15 off the hands of Larkin and out of bounds. She might have been able to let that go for the point. But Addison Budke gets the kill. And a 3-0 lead for the Trojans. Don't want to let yourself get too far to hole off the bat here because it's hard to dig out of it. They'll set this up for Holthouse. Holthouse cross court, popped up in the air, saved. They'll go back in 3. There's Rottinghouse. Schuldehans's back sets to Nordis, popped up in the air, and it falls to the floor. Budke couldn't get it up in the air far enough to allow a teammate to come underneath. And the Thunder get their first point of the match. They set to the middle. No touch. Out of bounds. Point Nemaha Central. Hit over the top of the blockers and out. And Nordis will serve. Popped up in the air and out of bounds. Larkin couldn't come up in time to get under it. And a point for the Trojans. They'll set this one up for Holthouse. She'll just tip it across. It was kind of between hitters. And there's a touch and a point for Beloit. They have a 5-2 lead on Nemaha Central here early in the first set. Serve from Miley Brown. Honeyman. Blocked at the net, and a 6 points now for Beloit. 6-2 lead. Nemaha Central off to a slow start here. Holthouse. They'll set it to the middle. Holthouse tipping it over in the middle, and a point for the Thunder. Substitutions. Garrity is in. Ruski comes in to serve. 6-3. Nemaha Central down by 3. First set of this second pool play match with Beloit. Through the blockers and to the floor on the Thunder side of the court. Serve coming from Kaylin Folis. Ruski back sets, Holthouse hits into a blocker and gets it to fall on the Trojan floor. A kill for Holthouse. Addie Holthouse goes back to serve. 7-4 is the score. 3-point lead for Beloit. Holthouse with the serve. Blocked, but goes out of bounds. Point Trojans. Thunder unable to string points together here to get a run going. 8-4, Beloit. In the middle, Garrity off a blocker and out of bounds. Garrity gets a kill. Rottinghouse will serve. Substitutions by Beloit. Deep serve, played up. They set it for Budke, popped up in the air. And hit the out-of-bounds line. Garrity didn't get it into play. Beloit now leads I-4. Larkin, Ruski now to Nordis, off a blocker. Nice diving save. They'll go back in 3. Thunder will set this one up again. Ruski now over to Larkin again. Larkin with a nice kill. Thunder need to find a way to start stringing some points together, pick up some momentum. Early first set. Schuldihans. An illegal hit called on the Trojans. There's their back-to-back points for Nemaha Central. Now they're within 2. Schuldihans again with the serve. They set up for number 11. Hits into the blocker, down to the floor, and a point for Nemaha Central. Brown looking for the kill. Gets blocked at the net. Thunder within 1. Schuldihans with the serve. Set it, tipped across, popped up in the air. Rottinghouse tipped over. Larkin set to the middle, blocked but falls to the floor on the Thunder side. Larkin couldn't stay under it. Two-point lead for the Trojans. Serve from Schroeder. They set it for Honeyman. Honeyman popped up in the air. Off a blocker, popped up in the air. Now back row hit from Budke. Larkin was there. Back to Larkin to kill for the kill attempt. There right at Budke. Brown popped up. Nice job by Rottinghouse. Tipped over. And trouble from the Beloit Trojans. They couldn't keep it in play or get it across. Get it across the net. Point Nemaha Central. Thunder down by 1. Back row, Budke pushed across. They set to middle. Honeyman. Honeyman gets the kill. And it's tied now at 10. Thunder have put together a 5-1 run. Have it tied up. Back row hit from Budke again. Larkin popped up. Rottinghouse says it across the back row. Trojans will set this one up for number 11. Brown right to Schuldihans. Nordis. Now Holthouse. They'll set it up again for Brown. Rottinghouse off her arms and out of bounds. Couldn't get under it. The Trojans back on top by 1. Number 24, Jaden Follis to serve. Schuldihans, now Nordis. To the corner, popped up. Brito blocked back down by Holthouse. Tied at 11. Nordis with the serve. Set it for Brito. Hits to the corner, in the corner. (12 to 11). Serve from Brown. Nordis. They'll set it for Holthouse. Tipped. Now Budke blocked. Popped up by Holthouse. Schuldeance goes right back to Holthouse. Through the blockers. Nice save. And there's Spearsloggy coming right back with it. Spearsloggy pounds it back down off a blocker, and it's the point to the Thunder. It is tied at 12. Thunder trying to get over the hump here. Trading points with the Trojans. Serve from Ruski. Now Budke. Into the net. Point Nemaha Central. They've climbed over the hill. Now have a 1-point lead. Their first lead in this match. 13 to 12. Go to the Budke. Dug up by Larkin. They're going to call Nemaha Central in the net. Point goes to the Trojans. It's tied at 13. Nordis back sets. Holthouse to the corner. Good. 14-13, Thunder by 1. Now they got to put a string together to build a lead. Holthouse deep serve, too strong and out the back. (14-all). Nordis. Ruski, here's a hit, back row from Holthouse. They'll go to Budke. In the back row. And the Trojans take the lead back by 1, 15-14. Serve from Brito. Gives them another point, a 2-point lead. They're going to say that was too far out of bounds. Point goes to the Trojans. 4 points, 4 straight points for Beloit. Here's Larkin. Larkin dug up. Tipped across. There's Rottinghouse. Back set. Spearsloggy popped up in the air. Brito was blocked at the net. Thompson blocked at the net by Nemaha Central. Thunder down by 2. They'll set this one up for Budke. Into the net, point Thunder. 17-16. Again, Budke off a blocker. Larkin, back row hit from Holthouse. Right near the attack line. She had to just bump it over. Nice pop-up. Larkin across to the corner. Good! Ties it at 17. Rottinghouse with the serve. The bat set to Budkeep. Through the blockers, they get it off the fingertips of Larkin. And down for the point. A lead back to Beloit by 1. Rottinghouse, Holthouse, across from Larkin. They set to the middle. Thompson with a tip, touched back by Larkin. Back row, Thunder with the ball. Ruski, now Larkin. Budke was there. They'll go over to Brown, popped in the air. Quick tip across. Trojans keep it alive. Garrity with the tip. Mistimed the jump. And there was a tip over the blocker and also over the back row, or the cover girl. The guy that was covering, that was Ruski. And a 2-point lead now for Beloit, 19-17 as we're getting to the end of this first set. First team to 25 wins the set. Garrity down the row, back of the court, out. 3-point lead for Beloit. A timeout called by Nemaha Central. Jessica Cook. The Thunder down by 3. We'll be back.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
Beloit played Cheney earlier today, the first match of this pool at 3:30. And Cheney got the win over Beloit, 26-24 in the first set, and then 25-13 in the second set. This is the second match for Nemaha Central and the second match for Beloit. Thunder the number 1 seed, Beloit the number 5 seed. Beloit leading by 3 here in the first set. That serve too strong out the back of the court. Two-point lead for the Trojans. Thunder need to make a move now. Scholihans, deep serve, played up. They go to Brown. Hits across, Rottinghouse there. Scholihans to the middle. Honeyman off a blocker. Point, Nemaha Central. She gets the kill. A 1-point lead for the Trojans. Scholihans right to Budke. Back in 3, Rottinghouse. Scholihans, quick set, Honeyman off a blocker, kill for Honeyman, back-to-back kills. And the Thunder tied up at 20. Serve from Scholihans. They'll send it over to Brown. At the blocker, popped up by Nordis, tipped across. Brown hits it deep. Out. Point, Nemaha Central. 4 straight points for the Thunder coming out of the timeout. And now they have a 1-point lead. A timeout called by Beloit's head coach, Brandy Paul. 21-20, Nemaha Central. We'll be back.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Thunder are now up by 1, 21-20 here in the first set. They need to finish strong and take a set win here to get an advantage. Scholihans to serve. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. Hit the upright stick, and there's another point for Nemaha Central. They lead by 2, 22-20. Serve from Scholihans. That one's deep off the arms of the back row player, number 13, Olivia Wright. And out of bounds, the Thunder lead by 3, 23-20. Another serve from Scholihans. They set it over to Brown. Brown off a blocker. Scholihans there. Nordis over to Larkin. Larkin gets the kill. Set point, Nemaha Central. Thunder were down by 3, have rattled off 7 straight points, and now have a 4-point lead. Set point, 24-20. They'll come back to the Thunder in 3. Scholihans, quick set. Nordis, kill! No, it's out of bounds. Just missing the back line. 24-21. Thunder lead at 3. Schroeder to serve for the Trojans. Holthouse. They set it over to Honeyman. Dug up. Budke hits it into the net. Rolls over and down to the floor. And another point for Beloit. 24-22. Still set point for the Thunder. Timeout called by head coach Jessica Cook. She'll take her second timeout, as the Thunder need one more to win the set. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, the pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'd like to recognize some sponsors for SCTV. I have SBS Insurance, S&S Automotive and Towing, United Bank and Trust, Elk State Bank, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Thunder need one more point. Honeyman with the hit. And a point, the set point for Nemaha Central. And they take the first set, 25-22. They were behind most of this set. And the Thunder battled back, took a brief lead, and then the Trojans took back and held a brief lead of just a small 1-point lead all the way down towards the end. And then they burst ahead. They got a 3-point lead and a timeout called by Cook, and the Nemaha Central was able to rattle off 7 points after that timeout to get to 24-20, and then was able to finish off getting a 25-22 win here in set 1. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set 2 in just a moment.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Nemaha Central got a nice win there in the first set. They were down 17-20, and then came out of a timeout and got the win, 25-22. There's a first hit. A kill attempt from Nemaha Central here in the second set goes out of bounds. Beloit picking up the first point. Serve from Brown. Schulde-Hans now to Holthouse with the tip. Gets the kill, or gets the point for the Nemaha Central. Tipping over the blockers, putting it down. On a 1-1 tie. Nordis to serve. Tipped across, Larkin there. Now they go to Holthouse. Holthouse dug up. Schulde-Hans, Holthouse, tips across, covered. They go to Brown and popped up. Jump ball, nice save. Back row hit from Larkin. Popped up in the air, that's going to go out of bounds. And a point goes to the Trojans. Serve coming from number 27, Caitlin Folis. They set it for Holthouse. Holthouse gets the kill. Tied at 2. Garrity and Ruski in. Serve from Ruski. They'll set it for Brown. Popped up by Nordis. Ruski. Holthouse. Oh, it's 2 across the net, and there the Thunder were lucky. Back in 3. And a trouble from the back row. Kaylin Folis couldn't get under it, and Nemaha Central gets the point. A little miscommunication between the two players there in the back row, I believe. The Thunder with a 1-point lead. Ruski. Set to the middle. Tipped. Larkin trying to get under it. It was a good tip by number 30. Cassandra Thompson. Ties it at 3. Serve badly out of bounds from Breckenbrodeau. (4-3) Nemaha Central. Holthouse with the serve. Right at Brown. They go to Thompson. Popped up. Here's Spearsloggy. Point Nemaha Central. A kill for Spearsloggy. 5-3 Thunder. In on the back line. That one was close. The official hesitated to make the call. I think they were replaying it in their mind. Serve from Holthouse. That one catches net. 6-4 Nemaha Central. Serve from Addison Budke. Larkin with the dig. They'll go right back to her for the hit. Played up by Budke. Now Brown. Blocked by Spearsloggy. off the blocker, point Nemaha Central. Off a Trojan player and out of bounds. 7-4, the Thunder lead by 3. Rottinghouse serve. They'll set it up for Thompson. Blocked at the net. Trojans now go over to Brown. Tipped over. Spearsloggy trying to pop it up into play, and it goes out of the back of the court. 7-5. Serve from Schroeder. Nice hit from Larkin. Misdirected the ball. And a point for Nemaha Central. Thunder lead at 3. To the middle. Hit it. They're going to give points to Trojans as Nemaha Central called for being in the net. And now the official on the scores table comes over to talk to the net judge, the man at the gentleman on the ladder, getting the call, making sure the call is correct, and the point did go to Beloit. 8-6 is the score. Thunder lead by 2. Serve coming up from Jaden Folis. Rottinghouse, Schulte-Hans. This is for Larkin, off a blocker. They'll go over to Brown. Popped up in the air and out of bounds off the Thunder. Back-to-back points for Beloit. They're within 1. 8-7. 8-7 here in the second set. Thunder lead at 1. Nordis, Schulte-Hans. This one's for Nordis in the middle. Off a blocker and to the floor. They hit it back into the net. Thunder get the point. Here's Brown. Larkin pops it up. Holthouse sends it over to Nordis across. And trouble from Gray in the middle of the floor. Didn't get enough air under it and get it over the net. And the point goes to Nemaha Central. Thunder lead back to 3. Clips the net. Nice diving save by Folis. Brown blocked, but goes out of bounds off of the Nemaha Central. Miley Brown with the serve. Larkin, Schulte-Hans over to Holthouse. Off a blocker and a kill for Addie Holthouse. Thunder need to find a way to stretch this lead some more. Nordis with the serve. Budke in trouble on the second hit. There's a pair of players there both going to take and set the ball. They both bumped into each other, causing the trouble. The Thunder now have a 4-point lead. Budke, cross in 3. Quick set, Honeyman gets the kill. 5-point lead for Nemaha Central. Timeout called by the Trojans. 13-8. Thunder with the lead. We'll be back.
As a cooperative, Ag Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
So in this tournament so far, Cheney has 2 match wins, one over Beloit, one over Smoky Valley. Thunder has one win over Smoky Valley. Thunder in their second match of the day here with Beloit. On the other pool, Heritage Christian has won 2 matches, and Goodland with a win as well. Both pools in the midst of their 4th pool play match. Here's serve from Nordis. Over to Budke. Down the line, popped up in the air by Schulte-Hans. Point goes to the Trojans. Serve from Kaylin Folis. Larkin, Schulte-Hans, now Holthaus. Hits it across, is behind her. Into the middle, Thompson blocked. Now over to Budke, blocked. Hit across, they're going to call a legal hit on the Trojans. Point goes to Nemaha Central. (14-9), Nemaha Central lead at 5. Serve from Ruski. They set it for Budke. Off a blocker to the floor. The point goes to Beloit. Ruski will set it over to Garrity. Garrity gets the kill right down the line and in. Nice hit by Garrity. 15-10, Nemaha Central. Holthaus with the serve. They'll set this over to Budke. And she misfires into the net. And another point for the Thunder. Their lead to 6. Holthaus with the serve. Budke again. Nice dig by Holthaus. Larkin with the hit. Back row. Now Budke again. Blocked down. Right into the arms of number 27. Reagan Garrity with the block. 37, I believe. Excuse me. 7-point lead for Nemaha Central. Thompson winds up, blocked in the net by Spearsloggy, tipped across by Larkin. They should have set that one up. Thompson across, blocked back down, point Nemaha Central. 18-10, Nemaha Central. An 8-2 run by the Thunder. Budke tipping it across, Holthaus there, Ruski. This one's for Spearsloggy, blocked but down to the Thunder floor. 18-11. Budke to serve. Nordis. Holthaus now to Larkin. Larkin hits it too strong and out the back of the court. Too much on that one. A 6-point lead for Nemaha Central, 18-12. Thunder need to keep pushing. Finish out strong. Budke with the serve. Holthaus. Ruski. Larkin punches in across. Right to Budke. Now they'll go to Brown. Off a blocker into the floor and another point. 3 straight for Beloit. A 5-point lead for the Thunder. Whittling down. Nordis with the dig. Ruski sets. Garrity with a tip. Blocked at the net. Another point for the Trojans. 4 straight for Beloit. Timeout called by Nemaha Central. 18-14. Thunder lead to 4. We'll be back.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Since I had mentioned that the Thunder were on an 8-2 run, the Trojans picked right up and got off 4 straight points. They've cut the Thunder lead in half. Thunder lead now down to 4, 18-14. Both teams have 1 timeout left. Budke with the serve. Larkin. Ruski. Back sets. Spearsloggy. Nice dig from Follis. Tipped down by Garrity. Too close to the net on the pass. And Garrity there to stuff it for the point. 5-point lead for the Thunder. Ruski with the serve. Rottinghouse with the serve. There's Thompson. Blocked. Holthouse there. Pops it up. Ruski. Now to Nordis. Nordis gets the kill off the arms of Brown. 6-point lead for Nemaha Central. They set it to Brown. Blocked by Garrity. Budke will send it across. Garrity pops it up. Ruski sends it over to Larkin. Larkin with the tip, but blocked back by Beloit. Thunder lead at 5. Schroeder with the serve. Nice jump and tip by Larkin. (21-15) Nemaha Central. Serve from Choliance. Brown off a blocker, popped up by Holthouse. Over to Larkin. Larkin down the line. Nice dig from Follis. Back row hit from Budke. And right there was Honeyman, making sure it stayed on the Thunder, stayed on the Trojan side of the floor. 22-15. Thunder need 3 more for the match win. Serve from Choliance. Now Brown. Cross court. Larkin there. They set it for Holthouse. Back row hit to the line. Good! Nice kill from Addie Holthouse. 23-15. Thunder have their lead back up to 8. 2 more for the match win. Trouble for the Trojans. Back in 3. Thunder will set this one up for Honeyman in the middle. Blocked. And a point goes to Beloit. Rottinghouse couldn't quite get under it in time. 23-16. Rottinghouse. Choliance. This one for Holthouse. Back row. Kill good! Match point 24-16 for Nemaha Central, looking to take their second win here in pool play. Serve from Larkin. A back set for Brown. Pitches across. Thunder will set this one up in the middle. Nordis dug up. Punched across. Thunder will set this one up again. Now Holthouse. Holthouse popped up by Budke. They go to Brown. Blocked. Popped up. Nordis. Back row, Larkin, too strong and out the back of the floor. 24-17, match point, Nemaha Central. Serve from Brown. Rottinghouse. Choliance over to Holthouse. Kill for Holthouse. Match win for the Thunder. 25-18. The Thunder win their second match of the day over Beloit, the number 5 seeded team. The Thunder now 44-1 on the season. With one more pool play match to play, they'll be taking on the Cheney Cardinals next. In about an hour from now, there will be one more match between this match and the Central Cheney match. Beloit has to play another one, this one against Smoky Valley. Cheney with 2 match wins today. The Thunder now with 2 match wins. The last match between the Central and Cheney will determine who's the number 1 seed coming out of pool play and who will be the number 2 seed. The Thunder and the Cheney Cardinals will both advance on to the state bracket play, state tournament and bracket play. 25-22, Nemaha Central first set, 25-18 in the second set. Up next will be the Beloit Smoky Valley match, and the Nemaha Central will play Cheney next. We'll see you at that next ball game.